Aaron Singerman here, rxmuscle.com, at the Arnold Expo, the enormous expo, standing here with my good friend and AllMax athlete, men's physique pro, Mark Anthony. Mark, we're here at the Arnold at the booth. Thankfully, I'm here Sunday interviewing you. How crazy was this place?
It was insane. I mean, I'm beat. I'm really tired right now, but it's always exciting to come see people from, all parts of the world and the country, friends from everywhere, and my good friend like yourself. Thanks for doing this interview.
Yeah, we live like 10 minutes away, but I can never get Mark to come over, only a few times, once a month or something. So I got to see you here at the Arnold.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So what I was thinking was, when I saw Mark, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the men's physique division, how you think that it's going so far. Being that, in my mind, I look at you as like you don't have to say it, I'll say it, that he's like the face of the men's physique division so far. So when you look at it, because you haven't competed in a little while, how do you like how it's going, and what would you like to see different?
I'm very happy with the men's physique division in the MPC and now in the IFBB Pro League. I feel like it's come a long way. There's a whole bunch of new pros now, so the competition is definitely more stiff, which is exciting for me because I want to compete against the best guys. It's on a business level, for all the show promoters. I think this is refreshed the whole industry. I feel like it's an evolution of the sport, bodybuilding. Bodybuilding will always be the king, but I feel like this division has just brought new life, new wave, new era.
B.I.G.
I was thinking back, we were sitting in the hotel room, we were just chilling, and Johnny Styles
Oh,
there,
God.
Muslim, he said, we were talking, and he shocked you.
Hey,
he said,
ain't nobody
"You're
fucking
so
with
big
my
in
clique.
Puerto Rico,
Click,
that you're so well known that
click,
is nothing compared to Mark Anthony."
Ain't
You were
nobody
blown away
fresher
by
than my
that.
I was
motherfucking
totally
click.
blown away by that. I
Click,
just, you know me, I'm just like,
Very, very humble.
I love what I do, and to hear something like that, and much love to Puerto Rico, my people in Puerto Rico.
You're going to go visit now.
I would definitely have to go schedule something to visit in Puerto Rico, so I was very shocked, and that's a good sign because that means what we're doing here in the U.S. in the MPC with men's physique, we're doing something right.
Absolutely. It kind of brings up something cool. One of the things I like about the Arnold Expo, every year I've been coming for I think 6 years in a row, and every year I come and people recognize me a little bit more. So the first year nobody knew who I was, and then as we got into here, more and more. This is a really cool place to judge kind of how well you're doing in the minds of the people. So when you're here at this booth, is it kind of mind-blowing the amount of people that are coming up, wanting autographs, wanting to talk to you, take a picture?
Well, it's interesting because, I look at some of the guys that come up to me and ask for my autograph. And when people ask for my autograph, it's still mind-boggling, at times. The first time I gave an autograph, I was like in shock. I looked at Jay Cutler and he said,
It's nothing for him.
do it. So, it's a pleasure and an honor to give these guys encouragement now and tell them about my history and where I've come from and my experience with the NPC and what it's done for my life. It's crazy. I remember being here at the Arnold, walking, amongst the patrons and the crowd and being so excited and in awe to see all the pros and, the guys like you who we follow online. So I'm grateful. It's a blessing, and it's just funny how things, evolve.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about the biggest issue, or the biggest thing coming up for you in men's physique division is the Olympia. They made the announcement. I know you were waiting for it. We were all waiting to see what they were going to do, and they did announce that they're going to include the women's physique division and men's physique division this year at the Olympia. I mean, obviously that's a huge deal.
I think
for you especially.
I think anybody that gets into bodybuilding or this industry, they think about, they want to be a champion.
People don't realize, too, you were a bodybuilder before this.
Yeah, I come from a bodybuilding background, so, my passion is bodybuilding. I still train like a bodybuilder with a few, adjustments. But the Olympia is something that I think about every single day. And, from talking to me, I dream about it, I live by it, I breathe it, I eat it. It's something that I
obsess about it.
I obsess about it. This is something that I strongly desire, and it's a goal that I'm going after full force.
I always believe in the power of the mind, right? Whatever you focus on, you think about, eventually you make it happen. You make it come to fruition. So, by thinking about it all the time, I think that propels you forward towards it.
Absolutely. I visualize, the steps and the process that I'm going to take to get there, and
Are you like Jay? Have you got a podium yet? Have you got the podium for number one?
I haven't got the podium yet, but you know what? I'm surrounded by some of the best people like yourself and Jay, George Farah, the Mannion family have been very supportive. Like these are the things that inspire me every day to always better myself and just to go after this.
All right, so before we end, tell me a little about AllMax and your other sponsors.
AllMax Nutrition is my, been a blessing in my life. They signed me for 2 years, September 1st of 2012, and they provided me with all the tools that I need, giving me a comfortable lifestyle because they believe in me, and they believe in the men's physique division. They see the value and the potential that it has. It's a window that has been filled now, because our products are not only just for bodybuilding, it's for lifestyle. You know what I mean? We reach out to, the guy who wants to be an athlete, a bodybuilder, men's physique athlete. Also, I was also fortunate to pick up a great sponsor, clothing sponsor out of Sweden called Decor Clothing.
Actually, very cool clothing. Very cool. I've seen the stuff. I looked at the site. Very cool.
Yes, they're very huge in Europe. They're form-fitted, sort of fashionable workout gear that I love. It's my style. They're huge in Europe, and they just launched in the U.S. on bodybuilding.com. So take a look. It's Decor.
I think people will be impressed. Honestly, I'm pretty picky. So if I think they're good, then they're pretty good.
Yeah, the quality, the fit, the cuts, the fabrics that they use are just second to none. So be on the lookout for Decor. Also, big shout out to Fresh Meal Plan in South Florida. They've supplied me with all my food, all my fish. They weigh, cook, everything to perfection for me. So I'm really happy with that. Jantana as well. She just came on board and started helping me out with my color and stuff like that. So a lot of new things are coming, and I encourage guys to compete in the men's physique division because there's a lot of opportunity. Not only can I do it, but you can do it as well.
There you have it. Mark Anthony, Aaron Singerman, RxMuscle.com.